This video includes all of the cut content from the main video. It includes alternative scenes, deleted bits, and rough drafts. Anyways, enjoy. No, not yet. No. Yeah, that could work. Oh hey, I got trips. Thumper's pretty cool. No, not yet. No. No, there's nothing that's violent enough. Wait, rhythm violence. Yeah, this could work perfectly. Thumper. More like, I'll thump your mother. Thumper, more like I'll thump your mother, is one of my favorite games of all time. If any game's gonna cure my sexual enragement, it has to be Thumper. The violence, while not in its typical form, should still be enough to release my inner sexual floodgates. I really need to release my inner sexual floodgates. About a year ago, I completed the main game, but there's a whole nother set of levels. And I'm gonna beat them all. But there's a whole nother set of levels. And so the strategy that I've come up with is human trafficking. To complete these levels in a reasonable amount of time, I will probably have to participate in slavery. Now I know what you're thinking. Slavery? That's not good. But it's okay because I will have them help me and it will help me get my levels done. So it's okay. Starting out is pretty easy. You thump on the glowing sections, and on the barriers, you turn and thump at the same time. This isn't that difficult. And if it is, you should probably kill yourself. Practice a lot. You should probably practice a lot. And if it is, you should probably I don't actually know what you should do because you're hopeless. And I'm dead. So now I have to restart the entire level. And if it is, you should probably, and I'm dead. So now I have to restart the entire level. Now there is a point system in place. So the better you time these movements, the more points you'll get. So yeah, easy game. Oh no. The better I do, the higher the ranking. What I'm thinking is we go for A rank on every level because I hate myself. Since this game is difficult, I figured I'd come up with a plan. Except I don't have a plan because I couldn't think of one. So we're just gonna send it. A rank on every level. Failing on the first level was really pathetic and I probably should have quit when I could. But my sexual enragement was beginning to boil over to the point where if I saw a cute little doggy right in front of me, I probably would have physically dismissed. To prevent this, my only option was to play the game. Don't get me wrong, this is a great game, but it's also frustrating. Low-key, frustration was what I needed to release the sexual tension from my bones. So, let's just get sexually frustrated together. First level, second attempt. Let's go. My imperfections were obvious, and the only thing that could fix them was practice or magic mushrooms. No, I'm just kidding. I prefer to take Adderall. In the words of Travis Scott, I be flying high, shorty, I be flying high on the sweet, sweet Adderall prescribed for my ADHD. But of course, I don't have ADHD, and instead, I was blessed with autism. Now, you may have noticed that I've also been flying in the game. This is done by popping 1 or 2 pills of Adderall, and then bouncing off a rhythmic beat into the sky. Now, since we're on the topic of beetles and flying, I have an interesting anatomy lesson I would like to shove deep inside your throat. The beetle has 2 sets of wings, the fragile hind wings, and the more rigid or hard forewings, which are also called the elytra. So, next time you're playing Minecraft, just think of beetles. Did I mention I have autism? No! Practice was the only thing I was aware of that could help reduce my imperfections. Because if there's anything I learned from my original playthrough, it's that any more than 2 mistakes in a row will get you killed. The first destroys your elytra. Ah! Wow, I didn't see that coming. And the second destroys your fragile hind wings, making you explode. Now, you can regenerate your elytra, but it takes a while, so I'll still have to focus on minimizing my mistakes. The levels will only get harder, so there won't be any shortcuts, there won't be any way to cheese my way through them. If I can't get through a level, I'll just have to hire slaves. A-rank, baby! 20 minutes. That's how long it took to complete the first level. 5 minutes on the first attempt, 15 on the second. The lack of difficulty at this point started making me think that this was going to be a relatively easy challenge, but estimating the difficulty has never been one of my strong suits. In fact, I suck at it, but I thought I might get an easier challenge this time. Of course that wasn't going to happen. I was going to fail, and I was going to fail badly. On the bright side, it was going to make me learn, and it was going to make me better. But enough excuses, I just suck. I just suck at this game, and I died a lot.
How are you, Sunny boy? No! Just stop, Sunny boy. Oh, suck on my nutsack, loser. Are you kidding me?
I will not be defeated again! Never again! You will not defeat me twice! You won't defeat me twice! I will not allow it! I won't let you do this to me again! It's not right! It's not supposed to be!
One more.
Oh! You should not be doing this twice in a row! I need you to suck on my nutsack now, mister! Suck it! Shove it in your mouth and suck it now! Ah!
Yes! For a very short time, this was actually going to be the ending of part 1 coming up here.
But it's not going to be that much different from the last level. And that also means it's not going to be any easier.
Part 2 is not out yet, but when it is, it'll show up in the top right. Isn't dying before you practice normal? I mean, I'm sorry, that was a bit of an overreaction, but I'm playing worse than, you know, like I'm playing worse than that, than, you know, nervous.
Why would you be nervous, Sunny boy? Is it because you've been working on the same level for 2.5 hours now? Is that it? Sunny boy, you're on attempt 18, Sunny boy. What are you still doing? 18 nuts in your mouth, Sunny boy. Do you like it? I mean, seriously, Sunny boy, it's just embarrassing. Sunny boy, 2.5 hours. That is a reasonable amount of time wasted. Yet you still choose to spend all of this time on completing levels that you're not even enjoying anymore, Sunny boy. I can see it, Sunny boy. You have no passion to complete this game, Sunny boy. You're only completing it because you have to. Or you think you have to. You don't actually have to, Sunny boy. Just give up. The fact that you're not even good makes everything better. I don't want to see your face again, Sunny boy.
So that's all the scenes I have for you guys. I am going to ramble on for a bit now. So why were these scenes removed? Well, there's really 3 reasons. 1, they weren't funny enough. 2, they were way too edgy. Even I'd look back on them sometimes and I'd be like, what was going through my mind, bro? And 3rd, I'd just come up with something better in some way. Now, why do I have so many deleted bits? And why are they all like the first 3 levels? It's because Share Factory kept losing my progress. So I'd make a bit, it'd get deleted by Share Factory, and then I'd try to make it again, and it just wouldn't turn out as good as the first time. So I'd have to redo it a billion times until I got it to how good it was before. And by the end, I'd have 10 extra bits. So I actually have a little example here, a little case of Share Factory losing my progress. So this is what just happened after I actually finished all of these voiceovers. And then Share Factory decided to screw me over, which is ironic because I was editing the audio that was talking about data loss. I use Share Factory and it caused me a lot of problems. Levels 4 to 6 went smoother because I figured out that if I just made the video in segments, then I wouldn't have as much data loss if something were to come up, which it did regularly. Talking about data loss as I'm working. Perfect example. So I'm working on the video right now, and this is what happens. This has happened to me making the main video multiple times. Like, I don't know why I keep using share factor. I can't move. I can't get out of this, and the only way to get out of the screen is to close the application, reopen. And so now about 3 minutes of my progress, 4 minutes is lost, which isn't a lot, but it stacks up. But yeah, this is what I've had to deal with. I didn't have as much trouble making levels 4 to 6, mainly because I started making the video in segments. So if I were to lose something, it'd only be in that segment and I wouldn't lose the entire video. But enough talking. Actually, I want to say last thing, some of the music in this video is mine. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Part 2, soon, eventually.